Some sidekicks are beloved. Robin, Batgirl, even Ace the Bat Hound. And then there's Bat-Mite. Yes, the tiny loud reality warping imp in a Batman costume who made fans collectively groan in the 70s. But here's the twist. This little chaos machine eventually redeemed himself and became one of the smartest meta characters in Batman history. This is your pal, the Living Dad from Mid-Morning of the Living Dad, and this is the story of Bat-Mite, from most hated to unlikely fan favorite. Who is Bat-Mite? Bat-Mite made his debut way back in 1959 in Detective Comics number 267. This was the era when Batman wasn't brooding in the shadows. He was fighting aliens, time traveling, and wearing rainbow suits. Bat-Mite comes from the fifth dimension, the same kind of reality-bending realm as Superman's nemesis Mxyzptlk. He wasn't a villain, he adored Batman. He just had the energy of a Comic-Con fan who thinks they're part of the show. The New Adventures of Batman. In 1977, The New Adventures of Batman aired on CBS. As a nostalgic treat, Adam West and Burt Ward returned to voice Batman and Robin. But tagging along in nearly every episode was, you guessed it, Frank Stallone. Bat-Mite. This was a kids' show, leaning towards comedy and camp. But Bat-Mite didn't add humor, he took over. In the middle of a chase scene or in crime fighting, he'd pop up, misuse his powers, and make things worse for Batman. His whole thing was, I wanted to help! And Batman's whole thing was trying very hard not to sigh out loud. Voiced by Filmation co-founder Lou Scheimer in the same squeaky tone he brought to these characters, Bat-Mite became the Jar Jar Binks of Gotham. Bat-Mite's redemption. But Bat-Mite wasn't done. In 2008, Batman the Brave and the Bold reintroduced him, and this time everything changed. This version of Bat-Mite, voiced by Paul Reubens, yes, the man behind Pee Wee Herman, wasn't just comic relief. He was self-aware. He talked about Batman history, debated different eras, broke the fourth wall, and even commented on the show itself. He wasn't annoying anymore, he was clever. A walking or floating meta joke. He represented us, the fans who nitpick and obsess over Batman in every detail. And in this show's brilliant finale, Bat-Mite actually tries to get the show canceled because he wants Batman to move on to a darker, grittier reboot. The little imp who once wrecked episodes, now he was shaping them. Bat-Mite's legacy. Today, Bat-Mite's legacy is a weird and wonderful one. He started as one of Batman's most disliked supporting characters, a distraction with an annoying voice. But over time, smart writing and sly voice acting turned him into something much more interesting, a reflection of fandom itself. He's appeared in comics, cameos, and continues to pop up as a deep-cut Easter egg, and for longtime fans, that's kind of poetic. The character who was once the punchline is now part of the punchline on purpose. If Bat-Mite ever drove you crazy, hit that like button, subscribe if you've ever facepalmed like Batman, and tell me in the comments, should Bat-Mite make another comeback? Thanks for watching, and remember, never press fifth-dimensional buttons.